my name is Joe LeBay, and thank you for viewing this video in the Ratchet-X video series. In this video, I'll show you how you can use our Ratchet-X plugins to turn virtually any Windows or browser-based application into a mashup without requiring any changes to the application. No changes to the application source code, no working with APIs, or using brittle import-export facilities. As you'll see, Ratchet-X allows you to add new features to applications that are seemingly, well, unchangeable. One note before we start. All the plugins you'll see used in this video are available from RatchetSoft, and we encourage you to use them either standalone or in tandem with the plugins you or our development partners create. So let's get started. In this video, we're going to navigate to a customer record in Salesforce.com, acquire an Experian credit report courtesy of our partner InfoBridge Software, check to see if the company's phone number is on a do not call list courtesy of the Strike Iron Web Services Marketplace, and finally, pull up a Google map for the account. With Ratchet-X Commander loaded and running silently in my Windows system tray, let's search for an account in Salesforce. In this particular example, I've included the Salesforce account edit screen in a registered app space. So when I find the record I want and click the edit button, the record is loaded, and Ratchet-X makes its presence known by placing the Commander alert button in the title bar of the actual Salesforce window. The presence of that button lets me know that Commander recognizes the Salesforce account edit screen and can perform certain functions based on the data contained within. In order to find out what those functions are, I need to click the alert button. Based on the data contained in this screen, Ratchet-X has determined that the following relevant functions can be executed from this screen. These functions include 1. Acquire a credit report on the account, 2. Perform a do not call check on the account's phone number, and 3. Pull a Google map of the account's location. As you can see, I don't have much information regarding this account other than its name and the state in which it's located. Well, that's enough information to invoke the first plugin that acquires the credit report. Once that report is acquired, I will then not only have all the credit data I need, but I'll also have all the other data required to perform the do not call check and the Google map pull. Let's click on the credit report alert. When I click this alert, the underlying plugin is executed, and I'm presented with the first of a set of wizard screens that will guide me through the report purchase process. Note that in this first screen, Commander has extracted the required data it needs from the Salesforce application screen. This connection is maintained in real time, so that if I change any of the data in the Salesforce screen, the change is instantly reflected in the wizard screen. In addition, if I'm not sure which field is supplying the extracted data, I can click the highlight link, and Ratchet-X will highlight the associated application field. Let's now click the lookup link. When I do, I'm presented with a list of companies that the service provider has determined match the company name and the state extracted from the account screen. The first name in the list is the organization I want, so let's keep that and click the next button. When I do, the wizard then prompts me to select a report and payment method. Note that Ratchet-X contains a built-in wallet feature that allows me to store payment information such as credit card data, so I don't have to enter it each time I want to make a purchase. In order to make that information available to the provider, all I need to do is select the payment method, enter my wallet password, and click the next button. When I do, I'm presented with a confirmation screen that confirms my purchase and asks if I want to automatically display the credit report in a separate browser window. So let's check the appropriate checkboxes and click the next button. When I do, the report is acquired, my credit card is charged, and a copy of the report is downloaded to me in a browser window. While that's very useful, there are two other very interesting things that have happened as well. Let's close the report and click the Finish button. Now that the report has been acquired, not only was it displayed in the browser, but all the data from that report is now made available as discrete data elements and is available for pasting into my Salesforce screen. I paste the data by clicking the Paste link. When I do, I'm presented with a Paste Preview dialog that shows me the Salesforce application fields into which the report data will be pasted. From here, I can elect to omit certain fields from pasting if I want. To paste the data, I just have to click the Paste button. That's pretty cool. One other interesting thing to note. Although I've pasted most of the report data into my Salesforce screen, it's possible that I or someone else may want to view this report in its original form in the future. While normally this report would bury itself somewhere on my hard drive, never to see the light of day for me or anyone else in my organization, Ratchet-X was kind enough to store a copy of the report in shared storage, so that any time any of my colleagues or I navigate back to this record in Salesforce, a copy of the report can be easily retrieved. In this case, I'm actually storing the report on Amazon.com via its S3 web service. Okay, now that I have all this data in my application screen, I can proceed to execute the other plugins. So let's click the Ratchet-X button and execute the Do Not Call plugin. When I do, notice the account's phone number has been extracted from the phone number field on my Salesforce screen and is ready to go. To check the number, let's click on the lookup link. Great, this number is clean. Finally, I want to visit this account next week, so let's pull up a Google map showing its location. To do so, all I need to do is click the Ratchet-X button, execute the Google Map plugin, and voila, a Google map appears. So what have we done? Without changing Salesforce in any way, I've mashed in the ability to acquire an Experian credit report, check the Do Not Call status of the phone number, and pull a Google map. That's pretty impressive. Think about the applications you use every day and how valuable it would be if you could, without changing them, add new capabilities such as calling web services, grabbing data from websites, initiating database calls, or integrating data from electronic forms. The number of ways you can use Ratchet-X to help you be more productive is limited only by your imagination. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to give us a call or drop us an email. We'd like to hear from you. For more information, feel free to visit our website at ratchetsoft.com. From there, you can gain access to other videos, product information, and a whole host of interesting reading. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.